Hey, this is Nathan. Really quick, want to talk about the Thrustmaster. This is the throttle part of the T1600M series. I believe the actual title for this is the Thrustmaster TWCS Throttle Controller. So this is definitely something that I want to talk about. If you're interested in finding a good quality throttle, let me talk about my 3 big things on why I like this and hopefully help you make an educated decision while you're trying to find a good throttle. Okay, so this throttle right here, I've been using this for several years now. You can see, obviously it's got some dust and stuff on it. And for good reason. I haven't had to replace it. I haven't had to get a new one. I haven't had to buy a different one because I didn't like this one. In fact, first point, it's actually quite the opposite. I have thoroughly enjoyed and used this joystick for multiple years to the point to where I really just don't feel at home with any other throttles. Okay, so this throttle system is probably, it was one of the first ones that I got, but it's still one of the main ones that I use. So let's talk about it. As far as the build and durability of it, it's lasted a few years, but the build of it is really good. When you feel it, it's weighted, and it also has these little pads down here, so when you're using it on like a wood surface, for the most part, you can control the joystick without it sliding around a whole lot. Now, granted, mine is a little bit older, so the pads, if I clean them up a little bit, it would probably stick a little better, like that. All right, so now I can move it, and it barely moves, okay? Now, another thing that I love about these, probably the biggest point number 2, would be the amount of controls that you have as far as programmable axes. You've got your forward and backward thrust. You can also do this where this is 0 and that is full, or you can do that as 0, that is full, and that is full reverse. So you can program it different ways. You also have different sensitivity as far as like a rudder control. You do have an additional joystick, which you control with your index finger right here. You have a vertical, like a little lever right here, lever button. You do have a miniature knob throttle right here that you can program, 2 finger buttons, and then of course you've got all your thumbsticks as well, okay? So this right here, you're definitely not lacking in options and different programmable setups that you could have with this throttle. So third point overall, I absolutely love this throttle and I don't see it being replaced anytime soon. So if you're looking for a really good throttle, definitely recommend this one. It's probably the best throttle that I've ever used, and I probably won't need another one for quite a while. So definitely check it out. I highly recommend it. Enjoy.